steal her from me. Tried to put up a fight. Was no match for that figure dressed in black. I lost my pride to the night. She was a child, I was a child in the kingdom of Holy, she was taken from me, beautiful little baby. She was singing at her piano, a beautiful sight to me. Blood has now consumed our lives, and the stripping from the cage. I was a child, I was a child in a kingdom from the sea. Holy, she was taken from me, beautiful little baby. We have under her own hand let a burning eagle fly. May die, my heart will break, but I will say no more. You'll say no more. I was a child in that kingdom by the sea. How cruelly she was taken from me, a beautiful Annabelle. She was a child in that kingdom by the sea. Now I will ever for me, the beautiful Annabelle. Beautiful Annabelle, beautiful Annabelle, beautiful Annabelle. I have 5 minutes till my show starts.
Yes.
Can I tell them a secret? Can I tell them a secret before my show starts?
Yes.
Am I allowed to tell them a secret? I wasn't asking y'all.
Yes, you can tell them a secret.
So at 1:30 a.m., technically tomorrow morning, but if you just stay awake, you'll hit there a lot sooner. 1:30 a.m. Monday morning at the Marriott. What's the ballroom? The Atrium, in the Marriott Atrium. Valentine Wolf will be performing, and they are incredible. I don't know if you've heard them, but you just heard one of their songs that I covered on an EP that I recorded with the amazing Valentine Wolf. It's called In Shadow. It's over there with Miss Ange if you want to buy my CDs. CDs? Yeah, you. But they're going to let me sing Annabelle Lee with them, and you can hear it. And yeah, Victorian chamber metal with his amazing distorted bass playing and her incredible, beautiful soprano and me screwing the whole thing up. And then afterwards, I don't want to say things out of line, but he's going to be up there with a deep bowed instrument, which is not a cello, but could be mistaken for one, and play a line on a song that goes something like... So if you want to hear best game ever with a badass bass solo played in the Marriott Atrium tonight at Dragon Con, you should probably stay up way past your bedtime and rock it out with us. Because even if I wasn't there, that show is worth losing sleep for. Give it up for Valentine Wolf. I got 3 minutes. I have 3 minutes. Whatever I do in the next 3 minutes doesn't count. When you rate, you can't. You're still rating closed for cleaning. Should I do something I haven't released yet?
If you could do it in 3 minutes.
I can do a lot in 3 minutes, Amber. But I have to wait till after 10 to tell you.
You got 3 minutes.
I've only got 2. Pressure's on. I do it. I'm looking through for something I haven't released. All right. This is a stupid song. I wrote this song for Scott Vaughn of the Blubbering Humdingers because he did an angry post about needing Clausen pickles and telling people, don't tell me about your mama's pickles, don't tell me about that kosher deli's pickles. I'm a Clausen man. Clausen pickles in control is what aches my weary soul. Chips or slices is a whole. Better make it Clausen pickles in control. He's what aches my weary soul. Chips or slices is a whole. Better make it. It's getting late, I got a hankering for midnight snack. Opened up a jar with liquid in it, green and brackish. But there ain't nothing left but brine sloshing in this package. I was expecting pickle spears, now my karma's damaged. I hit the stores in my pajamas, I don't care about the stretcher. I pass the pickles in the front of the refrigerator section. You think a pickle's just a pickle? That's a misconception. So don't you understand that I'm a Clausen man? Clausen pickles in control. He's what aches my weird. I don't actually like pickles, but that's all right. He doesn't like hip hop. Clausen pickles in control. He's what aches my weary soul. Chips or slices, fears a hole. It'll make it. You think I'm facing? I'm just chasing what I really want. I got a pickle, it's so bad I feel it in my bones. And you might think the substitution would suffice, it won't. You might be tempted still to try and pick my advice. Don't bring your mama's pickles to this party, they ain't never gonna live up. That kosher deli's pickles cool, they just ain't good at the pickups. I got one bride of mine so fine that I ain't never gonna give up. So don't you understand that I'm a Clausen man? Clausen pickles in control. He's what aches my weary soul. Chips or slices, fears a hole. It'll make it. Breakfast luncheon, got some juicy crunching. It's not like your hat been whacked with a truncheon. Tangy munchin', your taste will take a punchin'. Freaking giants in the land of the munchkins. Clausen pickles, Clausen still hasn't returned my calls. What is my chips or slices, fears a hole. It'll make it Clausen.
Thank you for the free show, Mikey. And thank y'all for coming out to the Dragon Confield music track. Now I will officially say it is after 10 p.m., Mikey. Your MPAA rating of G that I reduced you to has now been removed. Y'all raise your hand for Mikey Mason, and we are live streaming to the Dragon Confield music track.
Y'all ready to rock this out? Everybody gather around, you're about to be in the presence of a redneck oddity. I'm the third generation from the double Y. I got a fanboy streak, at least a parsec wide. That's right, I use parsec as a measurement of distance, George Lucas. And I can quote Holy Grail and keep the dice in a crown royal bag. Cause I'm a geek, but I'm... Some of y'all don't know what you're supposed to say there. I say I'm a geek, but and you scream, I'm a geek, but I got the trailer decorated like the Enterprise D with a view screen made from a plasma TV. Said Ronnie the nail, a drink beam on the rocks. Got an outhouse painted like a police box. It's blue, and it is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. You don't want to find that out the hard way. I got a burglar alarm on my trailer screams, you shall not pass, because I'm a geek, but Turns out you're not allowed to type the name of this song on Facebook anymore. It's hate speech. I'm like, it's home. I found out I was white trash at an early age, 2nd grade. Second grade, I got banned for life in the public library in Indiana, Johnson County, Indiana. I was peeing in their fountain. It was a drinking fountain, and my mom was a bitch for daring me to do that too. She never did pay me that $5 she said she'd give me. When I was in 5th grade, I got kicked out of recess for an entire year. Lost a whole year of recess because I was touching this chick inappropriately on the teeter-totter. And that's not a metaphor. That's a physical geographic. If it was a metaphor, I've still never found a teeter-totter again in my life on purpose. Let's be honest. I know my limitations. Anyway, I lost an entire year of recess because I was touching that chick inappropriately on the teeter-totter, and I thought it was screwed because I was punished a lot harsher than she was. I lost a whole year of recess. It just turned out she was never allowed to teach again. So, oh yeah, suddenly I'm the victim, and it's much better now. I don't look at it as being victimized. I look at it as taking the advanced class. It's wrong any way you look at it. That's fine. Found out I was a geek when I was 10 years old, the summer of 1983. My brother bought home Redbox Dungeons and Dragons, and my life was forever changed. It was, best game ever. My mom hated Dungeons and Dragons. She did. The only thing she hated worse than Dungeons and Dragons was the thought of me touching myself because I was 10 years old, and let's just say starchy socks are a dead giveaway. 10 years and 3 months, Mikey started doing his own damn laundry, you know what I mean? She hated the thought of me masturbating, man. She'd stalk up and down that hallway of the trailer home like a mama tiger protecting her cub. And you can hear everything through the walls of a trailer home. You can. It's just the way they are. They're paneling. It's wood paneling. If you're lucky, there's insulation between them. That's it. That's all there is, right? You can hear her just stalking up and down that hallway. And all of a sudden, I hear her stop outside my door. I hear her lean in. She hears me breathing heavy. She kicks in that door like she's gonna just, I don't know, she's like she's gonna catch me red-handed or something. Instead, she found me thumbing through a fiend folio. Her face just fell. She said, I'll never forget what she said. Michael, I'd rather you'd been masturbating. I thought she was joking too. I did, until I went to prepare for the next week's game, and out popped a brand new Hustler magazine from the Monster Manual. It was amazing. That was a great game, I'll tell you that. We fought this succubus with scabby knees and a bruise on her thigh. That was a great adventure. We ran that one over, mostly as a solo adventure. Got a bed, he played the greens. Out of time and a birthday cake says the cake is a lie. I broke a man's tooth, he said that Han shot back. And my boys are named Jimmy, Johnny, Joey, Jason, Jared, and Jack. And Kevlar. Because she would not let me name him Django Fett. And I go karaoke, but I only sing Shatner or Cash. Why? Because I'm a geek, but I'm I'm going to require you to participate. You're willing to scream or not say shout. You're willing to shout for me? I need you to shout one word for me, and that word is dead. Dead. You'll know when its time comes. In my mind, there is a button kept under a glass jar, marked emergency use only on the dashboard of my car. And I try hard not to use it, even when I feel the need. But sometimes the circumstances in my mind and my life intercede. The sign says speed limit 60, but that's a bald-faced lie. 'Cause when I first saw it an hour ago, it's still in my sight. And I'm a prisoner of this highway, which is now a parking lot. And I can see my exit, but this road construction hasn't stopped. And there's a douche driving at the burn, and people screaming as they pass. And my hand heads for the dashboard as I go off the knee on his ass. And then boom, crash, a rocket splash, a target on his car. And people cheer around me like I was a movie star. And my car transforms, it's off the ground, and I fly on ahead. On the road, he's at the exit. In my mind, he's already, 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 already. I just don't think you're angry enough or loud enough. We're not doing this right if security doesn't come see what the hell's up, all right? I just want you to pretend that somebody cut in line in front of you at the sushi place, all right? Yeah, get mad, right? Or 180 people decided to go up to go down, and now you can't get down out of the 20th floor, you know what I mean? In my mind, he's already, 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 already. And now it's lunchtime at the drive-thru, and the line is 20 deep. And this skank in line before me don't know what she wants to eat. And after all her friggin' questions, she still doesn't pull her head. Cause she's ordering for her office, wants to pay for each meal separate. Boom, crash, a rocket splash, her car is no more. Can I grab that sack of food they dangle out the drive-thru door? And sail high over the city, feeling happy and well fed. She's still ordering in real life, but in my mind, she's already, already, already. But then my car starts losing altitude, and lights begin to flash, and I'm headed for a mountain, and I've just run out of gas. So I climbed out on the falling car, I opened up the back, and pulled out a hornet helmet and barbarian jetpack. And in the crash, the rocket splash, and I zoom even higher, and I watch as my poor trusty car becomes a ball of fire. And in spite of my elation, I still feel a sense of dread. In my mind, I might be flying on the interstate. My car's already, 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 3 times, already, dead, 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 already, already, already. I think we can graduate to 2 words now, right? This is a song from the point of view of a dog, so don't get confused. Rub my belly, scratch my back, take me out running in the grass. Tell me stories while you bathe me. Maybe let me smell your ass, and let's get sausages in. The same make. All right, so some of you don't know what we're doing here, and that's okay. I suppose I should give a little more exposition, and this is a song from the point of view of a dog. There's a book series called The Iron Druid Chronicles from Kevin Hearn, and it's got a character in it who's a dog, and his name is Oberon. He's an Irish wolfhound, and he can talk, at least to his owner, Atticus. And Oberon is my favorite character in the series. Oberon's 2 favorite things in the world are sausages and bitches, in that order. I guess it depends on whether it's breakfast time or not. So the call and response to this is I'll say, let's get sausages, and you scream, yeah, but if you don't want to say bitches, I get it. Oberon can't because he's using it as a technical term, female dog, right? His favorite are poodles, all right? And poodles, turns out it scans. You can say, and poodles, all right? So let's, whichever you prefer. Let's get sausages in. Let's say it, let's do it again. Let's get sausages. Let's say it, make the world go round. It's a secret to life in. It's invisible how. I can't help noticing you're anxious. There's probably something wrong. Some unfortunate thing has you singing a sad song. And those guilt ferrets are bastards. You're feeling overwhelmed. But don't worry, I've got this, I know how to help. Just rub my belly, scratch my back, get me out running in the grass. Tell me stories while the baby, maybe let me smell your ass, and let's get sausages in. Let's say make the world go round. It's a secret to life, and it's the wisdom of how. You can see how this would be confusing if somebody didn't know this from the point of view of a dog, right? Maybe let me never help noticing you. I see you're doubtful of my prescription, but I really cheer you up. But have you seen someone frowning while cuddling a pup or an apple chicken sausage that you didn't want to taste? How could bitches raise your spirits, man? Just let me calculate. You rub my belly, scratch my back, take me out running in the grass. Tell me stories while you bake me. Maybe let me smell your ass, and let's get sausages in. Say make the world go round. It's a secret to life, and it's the wisdom of how. And if you ever feel the need to get out of this place, pack it up and just leave. Well, maybe the price was too steep. The price we all pay for our badassery. I'll be right by your side like a two-wool action. If there's sausage and bitches, then anywhere's good. I mean anywhere, just rub my belly, scratch my back, take me running in the grass, and tell me stories while you bathe me, maybe. Let me smell your ass, and let's get sausages in. Make the world go round. Let's get sausages in. Say make it one more again. Let's get sausages in. Say make the world go round. It's the secret to life. It's the wisdom that nobody ails you. It's the wisdom that nobody cares for. The wisdom of how. It's a secret to life, yeah. It's the wisdom of how. So I'm gonna take a drink, catch my breath for just a second. I'm getting ready to play a song that hasn't technically been released. It's been released on my Patreon. I played it at a few live shows. I love this song. I just haven't found the right place to release it yet. But I'm going to. This song came about because I was playing a show with a band called Clearly Guilty, and it was an online show. They're a fabulous band out of Kansas City. And they had a running joke through their show that they were going to write a song about this thing that they kept saying. And I thought it was funny. I didn't know it was a long-running joke that they've been doing for years. And they were on first, and we each had 1 hour sets. So while they were on, technically on stage, they were on the Zoom feed. I wrote the song. And then I played it to open my show, and now I'm the dick.
Mikey, what did you do?
Here's the thing. This song is all about getting what you want. Okay? But it's not just about getting what you want. It's about being generous with it. It's about getting what you want and sharing it. That's what it is. Found a genie in a bottle. She said, I've got one wish for you. She asked me about the things I wanna see or wanna do. I could be super wealthy or have magic powers too. But that genie, she just winked at me cause she already knew. And now I'm licking Henry Cavill. You think I'm joking, but it's real. I'm licking the man from Uncle, Sherlock Holmes, and the Man of Steel. I'm licking Geralt of Rivia and Charles Brandon from the Tudors, who's soon to be the next Highlander. Licking Henry Cavill, there's nothing I would rather do. It's true, licking Henry Cavill with you. See, it's not about keeping it all for myself. And it's not about any one of you. It's all of us, like a big Henry licking echidna on the outside of him turned inside out. You know what I'm saying? I see some strange face. Don't make it weird. It's not weird, man. All right? You know what we don't want? This is what we don't want. We don't want to not be able to make eye contact. That would be weird. What happens? We end up sliding towards each other subtly, and all of a sudden, Lady the Tramp moment. You know what I mean? And now we're in a long-term relationship like Disney because we would look each other in the eye when we were licking Henry Cavill, licking like an ice cream from the bottom to the top. Our mouths would be all cut up if he was a freezer pop. Licking like an envelope or 9-volt battery. We'll lick him like our fingers after eating KFC. Lick him like some pasta sauce that's left upon our plates. Lick him like a Tootsie Pop or like a candy cane. No biting. Lick him like... Lick him like some peanut butter dipped onto a spoon of creamy, not chunky. Lick him like Miley Cyrus licked a sledgehammer till he coming like a wrecking ball. Licking Henry Cavill, it's all our fantasies made real. We're licking the man from Mongo and Sherlock Holmes and the Man of Steel. Yeah, it's us licking Henry. Geralt of Rivia and Charles Brandt. Toss a coin to that picture. Licking Henry Cavill. There's nothing I would rather do. It's true. I'm licking Henry Cavill with you. Why Henry Cavill? Are you blind? You could bounce a quarter off that ass. Lick him like the center of an Oreo cookie. Lick him double stuffed, serious. Lick him like my cat licks every part of its body. Lick him like a flagpole in the winter, so I'm stuck. Lick him like a psychedelic toad. Don't give a fuck, just so I'm licking Henry Cavill. It's all our fantasies made real. We're licking the man from Moco and Sherlock Holmes and the Man of Steel. That's us. Licking Geralt. Put some tongue in it, like in it. Now that if you like that song, you should really consider being a Patreon patron of mine because there are so many songs that I just haven't had a chance to release yet because it takes some forethought and some time. And I put out a new song every week on Patreon. And I have a Patreon. I do. I'm also not wearing a skirt. You don't have to do that every time. And that's cool. I appreciate it. When I look like I'm trying to sell you cookies, then you have to do that. But, I'm sorry. I would buy Mark Gunn's cookies. Look, that's a metaphor. Okay. It is a metaphor. I taste it as cooking. I won't actually buy cookies in bed.
He wore pants today.
He wore pants today. So anyway, for $1 a month, the base level of my Patreon is $1 a month. $1 a month, $12 a year, you get a song a week. That's 52 songs a year for $12 a year, and if you pay a year in advance, you get 15% off, so it's less than $11 for 52 songs, and I put out way more than 52 songs a year because I'm excitable. Let me look at this. Oh, no, I should do this. I haven't done this yet, and I think we've got a good group for me to do this, so, and this is a song that everybody loves to hear for whatever reason, so. Another crappy day at work. Thankless job that's only perk. It's quitting time so I can get away from all these jerks in. I see you walk past every day, right by my window on your way to somewhere better than this hellhole where I earn my pay, but you don't notice me at all. I'm too afraid to take a fall. If I were someone else, I'd say hi, but I Still. I could just be cool like Han Solo. I could misbehave like Captain Mal. If I could just be half as smooth as Lando. I get a grip on life somehow. Life would simply rule. If I could be Han Solo, cool. Manager thinks that I'm nuts. I finally worked out the guts. To ask you out, I step outside. He follows me, we see you, but my parking meter's out of time. I left all of my change inside. He's got a date, I've got a ticket. By the time I've got a dime, this doesn't seem too cool at all. I'm hurt and sick and by his golf. I'd kick his ass and quit my job if I had balls. If I could just be cool like Han Solo, misbehave like Captain now. If I could be half as smooth as Lando, I'd get a grip on life somehow. If I could kick some Indian ass like Ripley, or make you laugh like Dr. Who. If I could follow treasure maps like Andy, they would always lead back to you, and life would simply go. If I could be Han Solo, oh. If I could be Han Solo, if I were lost from carbonite, would you let me hold you tight? If I were a scoundrel, could I steal your heart and steal a kiss goodnight? If I could just learn to shoot first, you know what, actually that's not that much of a problem. Instead of waiting for the worst, I guess I'll run for you. Like rolling in reverse, if I could just be cool like Han Solo, or just behave like Captain now. If I could just be half as smooth as Lando, I'd get a grip on life somehow. If I could take some alien ass like Ripley, or make you laugh like Dr. Who. If I could follow treasure maps like Yanni, they would always lead me back to you, and life would simply go. I could be Han Solo. Oh, be Han Solo. You'd say, I love you. I'd say, I know. You'd say, what? I'd say, what? Louder. You'd say, huh? And I'd say, what? You'd say, make it hear you. I'd say, louder. You'd say, come on. I'd say, yeah. You'd say, I'd say, I know, I know, I know. You guys are awesome. Well, I had an awesome person tell me in confidence that you guys are awesome. Thank you for the compliment. I'll quit trying to be oblivious. You guys make me feel... Look, I say it a lot at conventions, but I wish that each and every one of you had the chance to feel just as loved as I do every time I'm on stage in front of you guys. Because you make me feel like I belong somewhere, and you can't put a price on that ever. But I can, and it's $80, which is exactly what my flash drives cost. My flash drives are pretty awesome too. And I say that being biased because I like me. I don't want to brag, I've slept with me. But I wouldn't recommend it, I'm selfish. Look, you could, with the pricing rating that I have on my CDs, you could buy all, I really do. You can buy all of them. We'll never get through this damn show if you guys keep doing it. CD, 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 CD. Get it out of your system. CD, 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 CD. Like Buck Rogers. CD, CD, CD. All right. If you bought 11 of my albums in a digital media format compact disc, the pricing tier I have is you get all 11 albums for $80 because I've got it set up that you get three for the price of two, and then each additional one is $10, right? So you get 11 for $80, but you get all 11 of my albums, all 6 of my EPs, and 250 plus bonus tracks and videos for $80 if you buy the flash drive. So it's 421 files, songs, unreleased songs, demos, live versions, variant versions, videos, etc. $80. So if you're a completist and you already have all of my stuff on physical media compact disc, I'm gonna find Mark Gunn and I'll cut off his balls. I'm gonna find Andrew McKees, nail them to the wall. Every time they scream in pain, you know what they'll see? A bunch of people on the street screaming, "You have CDs!" I'm gonna cut off Mark's balls, cut off Andrew's too. I'm gonna beat them with a baseball bat until they're blue. I'm gonna fuck them up like that guy with Lucille from The Walking Dead. What's his name? The mayor. I'll make it real for them, I will. Cut off their balls, nail them to the wall. I will cut off Mark Gunn's balls. God, I hope you're watching. Merch pitches take long enough. I love you guys so much. Okay. But, well, there was a song that I want to do. Out the window. Okay. Hope that was worth it. We just did. It went broadcasted live on Facebook. Like the world can hear me singing about Mark Gunn's balls. Calm down, it's not the first time. Look. I hope Gwen is watching. That's Mark's wife. And I know mine is. She's laughing herself silly right now, probably pissing herself right now. I said I wasn't going to tell this story anymore, but I'm going to tell this story. I was driving here on Thursday, and I drove through the city I was born in, Lexington, Kentucky. And it's not funny. It's not my fault either. It's my parents. That's where they fucked, all right? So, it's easy Pete. They could have moved before they gave birth, but no, apparently I got to be from Kentucky. Okay, I don't care, you know. I would say I got better, but they moved to Indiana. So, the roads went out, they picked a direction. Okay, I get it. I still love them. But I'm driving through Lexington because I was born there, and because my mom died 6 years ago. Before she died, months before she died, before we even knew she was gonna die, we knew everybody's gonna die. You know what I mean? Anyway, we had a conversation because I had questions, so I was asking her all the questions just for whatever reason. And I think I made her suspicious. She thought I was thinking she was gonna die, and I knew someday she would, and I wanted to make sure I had these conversations with her before she was gone. And so I asked her about all the places we lived and how she and my dad met and how they courted. And I asked her all the stories that I'd never heard as a kid. And I'm so glad I did, and I encourage you to do that too with the loved ones in your life, because sooner or later they are going to go away. And it's sad, but it's true. So, you know, take care of your relationship with them now, if you can, and get those questions answered now. I'm driving through Lexington. I have the address of where we lived when I was born. And I go looking for it. Now, I don't tend to think things out sometimes when on the road. If I had, I would have Googled it and found out that that place no longer exists. But I'm driving through Lexington, kind of bitching about it no longer exists, right? And I tend to sometimes, in the car, I'll talk out loud to my mom. She's been dead for 6 years, and I still do it. And, you know, I was in Lexington, and I was recalling this conversation I had with her, and I was looking for the place, and I'm kind of bitching about it. When you find yourself bitching in an empty car to your mother who's been dead for 6 years, everything is decidedly probably not okay. I came to a stoplight, and across the street, on the wall of a building, painted, it was just a white rectangle, and the universe talked back to me, because in that white rectangle were the words, "Everything will be okay." And sometimes the universe talks back. This is a song called "Sorry Mom." They say the real miracle of Jesus was having 12 close friends in his 30s. All my friendships now are just figuring out whose turn it is to cancel plans. And I'm so tired all the time. My back hurts all the time. I just cleaned my whole house and now it all needs cleaned again. But I finally understand what my mom was so upset about. I've got a laundry pile and a real nice box I can't throw out. And I'm an adult now, so nobody can tell me what to do. Please tell me what to do. Always rushing to get somewhere I don't really want to be. I used to sneak out to go party and sneak out of parties now to go home. And I swear I haven't changed, but now everything is strange. And the front one on the right's my favorite burner on the stove. And I finally understand what my mom was so pissed off about. I've got a bag of plastic bags and boxes that I can't throw out. And I'm an adult now, so nobody can tell me what to do. Please tell me what to do. I want to be invited, but I just don't want to go. My life is mostly paying bills and telling myself no, and deleting all these emails. I've got 50 fucking Tupperwares and not one matching lid. I've got at least a dozen boxes full of random power cords. And I don't want to cook, but I can't afford to eat out. I got a mushy veggie pile in my refrigerator drawer. But I finally understand what my mom was so upset about. I've got this bag of plastic bags and boxes that I can't throw out. And I'm an adult now, so nobody can tell me what to do. Please tell me what to do. Really, like, is there a book? Because I don't know what to do. A Wikipedia article, a blog? I don't know what to do. A Twitter thread, anything. Throw me a bone. I don't know what to do. Sorry, Mom. There's good news and there's bad news and there's good news. The good news is that that's going to be the next single I release. The bad news is that if you want it tonight, you can't get it tonight on anything that I have over there. But the good news is for $1 a month, you can download all of the songs that I've already released, and I released a demo of that on my Patreon a couple of months ago. So you can get a version for literally $1 if that's what you want. So there you go. I'm done being a whore now, and I'll just talk about my CDs. I'm gonna cut off our clothes. All right, I'll stop making you cry. Do you have cats? I want in, I want out, I want in, I want out, I want in, I want out again. I want in, I want out, I want in, I want out, I want in, I want out again. Why won't you keep that door open long enough for me to decide whether I want out or in or out again? Hey, what you eating? You trying to hide it from me? Hey, what you eating? Cause I look like string cheese. What you eating? You gonna share it with me or not? Give me one bite, just give me one bite, just give me one bite, just give me one bite. Hey, what you eating? You trying to hide it from me? Hey, what you eating? Cause I look like string cheese. What you eating? You gonna share it with me or not? What do they say? Give me one bite, just give me one bite, just give me one bite, just give me one bite. It's a banana. These are songs by a fictional punk band comprised entirely of kittens called the Mighty Little Blighters. You can find them on my Patreon. You can find them on my Bandcamp, mikeymason.bandcamp.com. Every bit of music I have on there is pay what you want, so pay what you can afford. And if you don't like it, you don't have to pay for it, but delete it from your hard drive. Don't be a dick about it. These were written a few years ago, including this one. Give me your attention, give me your attention, give me your attention, don't touch me. Give me your attention, give me your attention, give me your attention, don't touch me. Don't touch me, don't touch me, come on. Don't touch me, don't touch me, let's do it. Give me your attention, what? Give me your attention, huh? Give me your attention, don't touch me. Now belly rub. Just 3 times, belly rub. Just 3, boy! But I am happy to say that the Body Little Blighters reunited to put out another single, and it is this one, L-A-M-B. You're at the table, I am gonna climb in front of you and show you my butthole. Whenever I am able, I am gonna climb in front of you and show you my butthole. In the whole wide world, there's only one magnificent little brown button underneath the tailor's head and said, if you would take a moment from your day, I promise you will be content. Don't get so bad. Just look at my butthole. What? Just look at my butthole. You wake up in bed, I jump up by your head, and I am gonna show you. You get in the shower, I jump up on the counter, and I am gonna show you. And in the middle of the night, it's such a pretty sight. In the morning or the afternoon, a kitty cat moving. In the whole wide world, there's only one magnificent little brown button underneath the tail. It's heaven said if you would take a moment from your day, I promise you will be content. Don't get so bad. Just look at my butthole. Won't you look at? Please look at. Won't you look at? So you're gonna feed me now, right? I don't know if you guys know this, but since I've been coming to Dragon Con, since the 2nd year I've been coming to Dragon Con, I've had a partner with me playing music with me on stage. His name's Sean. He could not be here this weekend, but tonight's his birthday. That is not how we do it. Mainly because it was finally released in the public fucking domain. So we won't get sued for singing Happy Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Sean, look at my butthole. Happy birthday to you. I love you, brother. They love you too, don't you? So far, I've shown Sean my ass on Facebook Live and threatened to cut off Mark Gunn and Andrew McKee's balls. It's been quite an eventful year. I care a little too much. I laugh a little too loud. I look a touch out of place, still blend in with the crowd. And I was always picked last for everything in my school. I am the opposite of cool. And I still read comic books. I've got a long box or nine. Got a house full of cats, post their pictures online. I wear the shirt of the band whose concert I'm going to. 'Cause I am the opposite of cool. I get a little too mad, I cry a little too much, and I return every text, but I still feel out of touch. I get excited for things and want to share them with you. I am the opposite of cool. I love some movies you don't, and don't like some that you do. I'm more a red shirt than Kurt, and I still love Doctor Who. And I know which Hogwarts house that I once sorted into. I am the opposite of cool. Got my head in the clouds, I got my feet on the ground. Got my nose to the grindstone, but there's no one around. Got my head screwed on tight, got my priorities straight. And every breath is a fight, but I'm feeling great. Don't have too many friends, and I still answer my phone. Just don't know how to dance unless I'm drunk or alone. I shouldn't care what you think, but I still probably do. I am the opposite of cool. I am the opposite of cool. This is new. It hasn't been released yet. It's on my Patreon. I know I'm doing that a lot tonight. I'm sorry. I just love these songs. It's a perfect gaming party, wizard, fighter, cleric, rogue, and a DM who's prepared a mystic land that you will roam and have adventures, save the day, and maybe find a treasure trove. Anything could happen, but there's something you should know before you go. You can't save versus stupid, you can't save versus suck. You can't save versus asshat or save versus what the fuck. There are so many situations that give you a saving throw, but your games will go much better once you know what you can't save. You might delve into a dungeon where nobody checks for traps, or maybe randomly start licking every magic artifact, or then pickpocket a beholder, find a dragon, make a pass. Maybe tell the king who's offering a quest to kiss your ass. Just don't do that, 'cause you can't save versus stupid, you can't save versus suck. You can't save versus asshat or save versus what the fuck. What you thinking situations might give you a saving throw, but your games will go much better once you know what you can't save. Nobody picks up a duck in a dungeon. You can save versus illusion dragons, grab their poison gas. You can try to make a deck save so you don't fall on your ass. You can save against a magic spell, athletics or death too. There's not a single fucking rule to save yourself from you, 'cause you can't save versus stupid, you can't save versus suck. You can't save versus asshat or save versus what the fuck. Were you thinking situations might give you a saving throw, but your games will go much better once you know what you can't say, what you can't say, what you can't say, what you can't say. gaming songs? This is a parody. It was written by Madison Roberts and Richard McLean. She does it in a very traditional folk style. I am less traditional, I heard it. It's based on the song The Battle Hymn of the Republic. And so when I heard it, of course, my initial response was, well, I have to do that like Striper. And she's very young, so I had to explain to her who Striper was. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the weeping dead, NPCs and shock and horror as we butchered each of them, laughing at the dangling plot hooks while we loot each corpse for gems. We slaughter all night long. Glory, glory, murder hordes. Glory, glory, murder hordes. Glory, glory, murder hordes. Now rolling each we don't keep track of money, don't know where our gear is stored. We don't keep up with backstories, we don't need one word of lore. We just lose the faith of lightning from our fucking magic swords. We slaughter all night long. Glory, glory, murder. Sing it! Glory, glory, murder. Glory, glory, murder. Now glory, yeah. Big Striper finish. Now glory. There's so much stuff here. No, I'll just pass on that. All right. It was the traps and riddles were so clever, and hardly any of our party ever died, except for George, but he deserved it. He kept doing really dumb shit. When we split his magic items up, I swear to God, he almost cried. And when we came back in the game with his new no-thief mage assassin, we took all his gear again and sold him as a slave. Best game ever. It was the best game ever. It was the best game ever. I took his 7+4 leather, then we hopped on board the block train. Let it take us for a ride, but then George came back. And this time he was a druid, who refused to leave the forest, but always tried to start a fight. And that's exactly what he did with this poor farmer on the outskirts of the town, who turned out to be a god in disguise. Best game ever. The George's druid's head got severed, and he came back in the game while we were going through this game to slay a dragon. This time he played a barbarian who hated both our magic users, but carried a sword of magic flames. And when we reached the dragon's lair, he argued tactics for an hour till we fed him to the dragon. Then we killed it in 3 rounds. Best game ever. I'm serious. If you can stay up that long, it's totally worth it to go over to the Marriott Atrium at 1:30 a.m. Check out Valentine Wolf. You will hear me rock out Annabelle Lee with them. Not that they need my help by any means. And you will hear this part right here, the fucking badass bass solo by Braxton DeLue. And as we wound down the adventure back in town inside the tavern, there was George as a half-elf, half-orcish monk illusionist. And as we counted out our treasure, he insisted on attempting to seduce the barmaid, laughing as she cried and raised her face, till we all picked up our weapons. And as he died, he swore he would never be with us again as long as he lived. Best game ever! Saved the barmaid, slayed the dragon, got some treasure, raised a flagon, and we racked up the XP, and we will never have to deal with George's bullshit in another game again. That is at least until next week, because he is our DM's brother, and their mom won't let us game here in their basement anymore unless we say that we can play. And yeah, I know you had to be there, but I swear by all that's holy, victory was never sweeter than it was today. Best game ever. One more song. This is from the newest album, Retro Songs. Would you get right over there from Ange? Say hi, Ange. Overextended, underpaid, and overworked, overexhausted, overspent, and overearned. Over and over and over again. Over the edge and under my skin. But I've still got one fuck left and you can't have it. One solitary fuck that people snatch at all the time. I've got just one fuck left and you can't have it. I gave all of my other fucks away, but this one's mine. I gave you all the fucks I might have had for me to give. I've got just one fuck left. I've got just one fuck left. I've got just one fuck left, and this one's mine. Do it again. I've got just one fuck left. What? I've got just one fuck left. Huh? I've got just one fuck left, and this one's mine. I've got just one fuck left, and this one's guys so much. I love you. I will be with Valentine Wolf tonight, this morning at 1:30, tomorrow morning at 1:30 a.m. and on the concourse stage at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Stop by Ange and buy some stuff. I love you guys. Good night.
Thank y'all so much for coming out and watching Mikey Mason with the Dragon Confield music track. All right, y'all, we are actually going to need to reset the room for open filth, which will be going on here in this room, not our original track room, so we have a little more space until 2 a.m. All right, thank y'all so much. Don't forget to rate us in the app if you've liked what you've watched. And don't forget that we have Big Brothers Big Sisters of Metro Atlanta as our charity this year.
And if you didn't like what you watched, I am Mark Gunn and Andrew McKee.